Hello guys. Okay, I'm gonna say this one more time. I know I say this in almost every single video, but I'm super excited for this video. Like, I really am. I'm trying to like get creative with my video ideas. If you guys have any like suggestions, please let me know down below. Anyways, my idea today is, drum roll please, to read my love horoscope while I'm doing my makeup. Chill, get ready with me, girls night, guys night, friends night kind of vibes, and then read all of the love horoscopes, like a little summary of each of the love horoscopes, and then I want you guys to tell me if you think it's true, if you think it's not. I've like recently been converted into an astrology believer. It started off from Instagram, which is super random, but I, saw these like memes, zodiac memes, and a lot of them, I was like, and I know a lot of you guys know I have a boyfriend now. I know, super crazy. We've actually been dating for a while now, like 9 months. I know I've been keeping him a little secret. No, I just get really shy like to talk about him sometimes, but he's amazing. He really is. Okay, let's do this love horoscope. And before we get started, I feel like I should just put this out there because it does make a huge difference. So my sun sign is in Sagittarius. My moon sign is in Virgo. Anyone who watches my organization videos is probably gonna be like, what the hell? That does not seem like you at all. And then my rising is in Pisces, which Joe, my boyfriend, is a Pisces. So I don't know what that means, but that's the situation we have. Refinery 29 has just a little excerpt on every sign, which is perfect. So November 22nd to December 21st, my Sag babies. Miley's a Sag too. Her birthday is November 23rd, so I feel very special. It says, setting boundaries is an act of self-love, Sagittarius. Avoid burning out your giving spirit and creating stable foundations while domestic Neptune moves through compassionate Pisces this year. Oh my God. I don't really know what that means, but I will say that this year definitely has been my year to like work on self-love and really grow as a person. And that's one thing that in my love life this year, since Joe is so stable, I feel like I've actually been able to grow and he's made me a better person. You're attracted to people who prioritize inner growth. I mean, I would say so. If you're currently attached, find ways to grow together and foster mindfulness. I mean, honestly, we're kind of killing it on that front, I would say. From my perspective. I don't know from his perspective, I'm not sure. Be patient with yourself and others while romantic Mercury moves into retrograde February 16th through March 9th. He officially asked me to be his girlfriend on March 12th. The messenger planet's speedy motion can make your heart fall in and out of love quickly. No, it doesn't. You may need to work on communicating your needs more clearly while Mercury moves in reverse. I feel like that's actually one of our strong suits, if I'm being completely honest. Are we overcoming the signs? I don't know. If you're attached, use this transit to plan a rendezvous with your partner and see the world. My horoscope said yes, 2020 said no. Pay attention to blind spots in your relationship during the lunar eclipse in Sagittarius on June 5th. Oh my God. Okay, so weirdly, I had talked to an astrologist and she told me something crazy was gonna happen on June 5th. But I don't think anything did because I knew that and I still didn't feel that anything happened on that day. Manage these surprises with grace and communication. Okay, so I mean, maybe the communication helped us because I do feel like we really are good at communicating. So I feel like a lot of that was true, just not the negative parts. I feel like Sagittarius traits, they really are on point like most of the time. I would say like 80%. All the things that I feel aren't resonative, I don't think that's a word, but whatever, we're gonna roll with it. It's usually because of like either my rising or moon sign. So let's go to Pisces. Oh, this is gonna be kind of fun because since his sign is also Pisces, maybe I'll get some insight as to like what he's been feeling, but also what I've been feeling on the inside. This one sounds really distinct right away. You need to be clear about what you want from your relationships, Pisces. You're building a strong sense of self this year while ruling Neptune moves through Pisces. Make sure that you're setting boundaries that help you to grow. Your emotions are driven in part by the moon, who helps to guide your sense of romance. Pay close attention to our 6 eclipses this year, which can reveal hidden feelings and needs. I don't know that that rings true for me on my rising sign, but I also don't know if it rings true for Joe as a Pisces. Learn to guard yourself during tumultuous tumultuous transit, but find strength in self-love. Learn to manage your emotions as affectionate Mercury goes into retrograde February 16th through March 9th. No, we don't need to guard ourselves. We need to be open in relationships. What? I don't like that one, actually. Single or attached, the messenger planet tends to change your emotional intensity. No, not for him. He's like very calm, even. Focus on centering your physical being starting June 20th, while the health ruling sun lights up your 5th house of pleasure and romance. Single or attached, you may find yourself attracted to people who want to pursue an active lifestyle. Me? Actually, both of us. So he's a surfer, super active. He always works out. Like, he likes to, at least his whole thing is like try to get a sweat in once a day. I obviously was an athlete as well with like figure skating, and now last year and the year before I was like not super worky out-y, but now I'm definitely getting back. Like this year I was getting back into it, and I've been working out like almost every day now. And then it says immerse yourself in the beauty of nature together and watch the sparks fly. Definitely spending a little bit more time than normal outside in nature. So that one was actually pretty on point for the most part. Pisces is the last, so I'm gonna go back up to Aries. Single or attached, you're prioritizing deeper connections this year as spiritual Neptune moves through Pisces. If you're single, you may be more inclined to look beyond the surface as you encounter new partners. Prepare to lower your romantic energy from May 13th through June 25th when love-ruling Venus goes through retrograde in Gemini. If you're attached, it could feel as though you've lost your natural rhythm. Use this transition to heal and rejuvenate yourself from past relationships. So take a break, it's sounding like, but that already passed. On April 3rd, you're more interested in stimulating conversation. So any Aries out there, comment down below. Did you find somebody? Did you stimulate conversations in April? Make time for people who can keep you on your toes. You're ready to celebrate love starting July 22nd. Okay, Aries, this year is a year of love for you guys, it seems, like budding love. And I mean, I thought that was mine, but this sounds even more positive than Sagittarius. Know your limits and protect your energy as ruling Mars goes into retrograde from September 9th to November 13th. This transition has the potential to bring old partners back into the mix. So be aware of who you welcome back into your life. Okay, so what I'm getting from this is that for Aries, you like maybe found someone, you're like budding in interest in them, but then you start to protect yourself. And then you're like, either something happened and I need to protect myself, or I'm still in love with my ex and I need to protect myself. So Aries out there, I don't know. My ex was an Aries, so I hope he doesn't feel that way about me, to be honest, because I don't want that for myself. But like, wish him well, you know? That's all you can do, I guess. This contour though, still using Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin. I love it. I know I'm not going like super in depth about like the specific products I'm doing, but I'll list everything down below. Taurus. I feel like I don't really know that many Tauruses, to be honest. Like, all of my closest friends are either Cancer or Sagittarius, honestly. So this says, you could find yourself attracted to people who embody responsibility this year, Taurus. Love ruling Pluto spends 2020 in conservative Capricorn. Oh. Inspiring you to link up with someone who has their affairs in order. That's kind of me though, honestly. If you're in a relationship, you may consider taking things to the next level. This could mean you're interested in creating a life together through marriage, building a family, or sharing a home. Oh my gosh, Taurus, like this is a serious year for you guys, Taurus. If you're seeking to connect, meditate on how you can be comfortable alone before entering new relationships. That's very important. Take your time. Attached bulls. Oh, I think Taurus is probably a bull. Attached bulls should reflect on how their partners enrich their lives. Relinquish a little control starting August 22nd when domestic ruling enters Sun in your 5th house of pleasure and romance. Learn to live in the moment and welcome love into your home. Oh, that's cute. This year seems like all the serious vibes coming in, you know, like respect yourself, bring people in, while this powder placement is just really living. That's because I wasn't paying attention. It seems like your love life this year is actually going pretty well. I mean, comment down below, let me know. Is it going well? Have you gotten married? Congrats. If you have you entered a new relationship? Have you taken the next step? Gemini, it's important to pace yourself, Gemini. Ruled by Mercury, you're prone to a waxing and waning of energy. It says October 13th through November 3rd. Jupiter, your ruler of love, spends the majority of the year in practical Capricorn, attracting you to older partners, authority figures, and those who take a more serious approach to romance. Jupiter inhabits your 8th house of sex, death, and rebirth, lending you an electric attraction. If you're currently partnered, you may be inspired to intertwine your lives further to attain more stability. Single or attached, work to protect your idea of romance, while Jupiter moves retrograde in Capricorn from May 14th to September 12th. You may need to work a little harder to spice things up, but all relationships require maintenance. Bask in the glow of the sun's presence. The mood lightens and allows you to bring spontaneity back into your relationship. So, wow, like what I'm getting from that reading is a lot of more seriousness. Like a lot of these signs are very serious about love, which actually makes sense because I feel like through the quarantine and through this pandemic, like, you know, at least for me, like I've learned to appreciate the little things, and I really do like love being around Joe. And I think it just has taught us, or it has put the focus more on our personal lives versus like maybe distractions that we've had in the past. But very interesting, Geminis. Very interesting. I feel like this is like the no mirror makeup challenge almost, because I'm like sitting here reading my phone. So I'm not really paying that much attention to like the placement, but hopefully it turns out okay. I honestly wasn't planning to do this with powder, but I kind of just kept going with it. Okay, so for Cancer, it says 2020 will feel a bit lighter. Interesting. You're ready to explore the unknown and tap into your playful spirit as lucky Neptune moves through intuitive Pisces. You're able to relate to others with ease, making this an ideal time for singles. Oh, the single ladies. Partnered crabs. The way that they're like wording this is just so weird. Like, oh, the untamable bulls, the partnered crabs. Like very strange wording for me, especially because, you know, obviously like you get it after a second, but like when you first read it, you're like, that, what? Okay. Partnered crabs will be able to speak to their partners without saying a word, further enhancing their empathetic sides. You're getting to know your partner better. You're understanding how each other feels a little bit more. Saturn moves through your 7th house of long-term commitment, supporting those in relationships. So if you're already in a relationship, you getting cuffed, okay? You're getting cuffed. Single or attached crabs will find themselves attracted to those that work to make the world a better place. Aw. It may feel urgent to define your relationship until September 28th when the ringed planet moves direct. This reading is making me feel like positive on both regards. Like if you're single, you're like, I'm ready to mingle, I'm meeting some people, I'm meeting the right person, I'm getting cuffed. If you're in a relationship, it's saying that you're basically gonna like understand each other further and just kind of like vibe. You're getting the vibes going, I love it. Okay, Leos. I don't know a ton of people in Leo, but my mom's a Leo, Edson's a Leo. It's like I know a few Leos. You make people feel safe. You attract people seeking comfort as love ruling Uranus passes through responsible Taurus. On a similar note, you're equally attracted to this type. You could find yourself getting closer to people who prioritize stability. If you're single, you could be surprised by somebody who complements your spiritual side on June 21st. Partnered Leos should work to support their partner's inner growth as the sun highlights a new beginning. Learn to adjust your ideas of love while romantic Uranus moves retrograde in Taurus from August 15th to January 14th, 2021. Oh, that's a long period. Now is not the time for grand gestures. You're ready to dazzle the object of your affection starting November 21st. Now is the time to express your bold personality and reel them in. I don't even feel like I understood that one, to be honest. It sounds like you have a big, lengthy time of self-growth, which I feel like is good for anybody. Like, I always feel like I'm on a self-growth journey. Like, I'm never done growing, as cheesy as that sounds. Gotta get all that powder melted down, you know what I'm trying to say? Okay, I'm very excited for this highlight because I just feel like it's gonna be very Sagittarius. So this is from Artist Couture, and it's the shade Supernova. It has like just a really beautiful like lilac-y purple shift to it. So pretty. Yes, yes, yes. There's literally nothing like these diamond glow powders, you guys. And I do have a discount code if you guys are interested for Artist Couture. It's just Roxette. Ooh, we're getting real like groovy in here today. I love it. Virgo. I'm Virgo moon sign. So this is like the part of me that nobody sees, but I feel. And I know a lot of Virgos too. My brother's a Virgo. You're attracted to spiritually enlightened partners, Virgo. Single or attached, you find a unique attraction to those who seek out a higher meaning while romantic Neptune passes through sensitive Pisces. Enjoy the ebb and flow of desire. If you're in a relationship, you may need to lean on your partner for a little extra support. So I'm getting from that, it's okay to ask for help, which is something that is actually very difficult for me. You don't have to do it alone. Saturn, your recreation ruler, moves into open-minded Aquarius on March 21st, opening you up to new ideas of pleasure and sensuality. Explore this new territory with people who are on the same wavelength. Make your own rules from May 10th to September 28th when Saturn is in retrograde in Capricorn. You're able to see your relationships with a new clarity beginning June 22nd when love ruling Neptune goes retrograde in Pisces until November 28th. You're ready to infuse joy back into your relationship starting December 21st when the sun moves into your 5th house of pleasure and romance. This is, again, a big, like, I feel self-help one where it's like, take time for yourself, but also like, don't be afraid to rely on, you know, somebody else or ask for help if you need it or whatever, but also like grow. Maybe if you're like in a relationship, I think we've all been there where like, you know, you get into the monotonous like day-to-day situation. It gets so easy to underappreciate your partner. I think in any relationship, it is very important to like show that you care about them, show your appreciation. So maybe that's something. That's what I'm getting out of it. Astrologist rocks over here. This is the Diamond Lights finisher in Nebula. That just brought this look to life. I'm so happy I did that. It's very astrology-like. I feel like this is like, you know, the stars or something, like shine bright like a diamond. Okay, next up we have Libra. So it says, you step into the new year wearing rose-colored glasses. You're excited to begin 2020 with a spirit of optimism, so positivity. Learn to manage ups and downs while lucky Mercury passes through his 3 retrograde cycles. You could develop new ideas of where you'd like to lay down roots starting March 21st when domestic Saturn enters forward-thinking Aquarius. This is a beautiful time for coupled Libras to plan for the future and for singles to seek out new spaces to call their own. Okay, so there's a lot of freedom. There's a lot of positivity in your future, whether you're single or coupled up. You're blessed with magnetic charms starting June 28th when love ruling Mars enters your 7th house of long-term relationships for the next 6 months. Ooh, so we're still in that period. There's some positivity here. The transit can influence you to become attracted to people who are decisive, bold, and exciting. Singles should enjoy the ride, but keep your heart protected during this impulsive transit. Make time to heal your heart while romantic Mars goes retrograde in Aries from September 9th to November 13th. The warrior planet is lowering his energy so that you can become more conscientious of your actions. The common theme here is like there's a lot of self-love aspects, like make time for yourself and flourish. Scorpios. I laugh because like I've had a lot of Scorpios in my life. Like not all obviously are like this, but I have had a lot that have really burned me, okay? Okay, you're ready to create more stability in your life. Domestic ruling Uranus spends all year in dependable Taurus, helping you to introduce partners to your family and safe spaces. Keep the conversation flowing with a sharp sense of humor. If you're in a relationship, this could allow you to bring attention to aspects of your partnership that need a little tweaking. Single Scorpios should be ready to love themselves more fully and break through habits. You're sure to attract like-minded people. You're feeling extra flirtatious starting February 18th. The transit could even inspire singles to mix it up with authority figures and colleagues. Use the time to break up your routine by injecting a little culture into your date nights. Get ready to switch gears starting May 13th when love ruling Venus moves retrograde. It's okay to let someone take care of you during this transit. Embrace your vulnerable side while your love ruler moves in reverse. Oh, that's kind of like a cute ending. Trust your intuition, trust yourself, trust your partners if you're in a relationship. If you're not, mix it up. It's very specific that it says like colleagues and stuff, but if the horoscope says it, you know, I don't really know what to say about that. You may be thinking, why I don't have makeup on anymore, and that's because I realized that I forgot, unfortunately, to do Capricorn and Aquarius. I literally don't know how I did that. I think it was because I jumped to Pisces after Sagittarius, and it just not the best memory in the world. But I didn't want to forget you guys or leave you guys out, of course, so I'm just gonna read it through it now. P.S. I think I want to do another video like this at the beginning of 2021 and like read through because, you know, we need the forecast for the entire year. So Capricorn, you need someone that speaks your love language, Capricorn. Communicating ruling Neptune moves through compassionate Pisces this year, helping you to vibrate on a higher frequency. Single or attached, you may need to come back down to earth to help you make your feelings known. Prepare yourself for intense realizations brought by this year's 6 eclipses as the moon rules your entire world. You're ready to prioritize a more altruistic lifestyle beginning March 21st when ruling Saturn enters forward-thinking Aquarius. If you're seeking a partner, it will be vital that they share this mindset. In a relationship, see how you can work together and add volunteering to your shared activities. Very specific. Giving back goes a long way. You're ready to lighten the mood starting April 20th when the sun enters your 5th house of pleasure and romance. Singles should use this beautiful transit to escape the mundane, join new groups, sign up for team sports, and widen your social circle. You never know who you could meet. If you're attached, this transit could inspire you to get out of any relationship ruts. Ooh, we like that. Be present and adopt a social media ban after hours to better enjoy each other's company. Okay, Capricorn is very specific, very specific. I mean, I feel like this was a good year for singles and relationship status of Capricorns. Capricorn's got it going on. Then we have Aquarius. You're naturally independent. We love an independent vibe. Single or attached, you attract people who crave stability and direction. However, even you can be surprised. Work to be present in your emotions during the year's 6 eclipses. The romantic ruling sun and wellness-minded moon will work to reveal how you can restore balance in your love life. Use these events to manage your emotional energy better. Protect yourself against passionate outbursts on January 10th during the first lunar eclipse in sensitive Cancer. If you're in a relationship, this energy could translate to a power struggle. Work to find a happy medium during these trying times. Have faith in your direction as inner growth ruling Saturn enters Aquarius on March 21st, further bolstering your self-love. Ooh, we love self-love. We love a self-love journey. You're ready to engage with the world starting May 20th when love ruling sun brightens your 5th house of pleasure and romance. Single or attached, this is an ideal time to let go of your inhibitions and reconnect with people who inspire your creative pursuits. Oh my God. Okay, so I am so happy that I still read this to my Aquariuses out there. If you're an Aquarius, literally comment down below. Actually, comment your sign down below. Like whatever you are, comment down below. I'm actually really interested in like what kind of followers I attract, I guess you could say. I'm not even Aquarius in any way, shape, or form, and this got me excited because I feel like this whole year was, you know, really a year of like growth, self-love, getting creative, all those things. Like that's what I got from that, and that makes me really happy and really excited for any Aquariuses out there. But anyways, I love you all so much. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, I'm gonna try to do it earlier next year so that it can kind of like be more of like a prediction, if you will. But yeah, I'm just like kind of getting into it now, so that's why it was a little late this year. But I love you guys. I'll miss you, and I'll see you in my next video. Subscribe down below. Link to all the products in the description. Bye guys.